Hi, this is going to be part 4 of my driving skills sort of thing. I just need to mention, because unfortunately, before I actually mention any of that stuff, uh, there was a reason why I haven't managed to do the next part of this video, because I didn't have enough room on my laptop. Luckily enough, I managed to get something that I could store all the stuff on, so now I can actually continue, because I do actually have new models, but they're not going to be done into this, they will be added. Right, yeah, in one of my videos, because I said that I was going to mention this, accidentally, because of my mouse playing up and that, I accidentally took a photo instead of pressing record, so I ended up wasting my time not even recording. Uh, Also, I was drunk on that video. Right. Oh yeah, I think this is part of the same video as well. I accidentally opened a package. Yeah, that was it. It wasn't this video that was. I opened a package thinking that I'd pressed record where I had actually took a photo. But like I said, there is new upgrades. As you can see, I'm not about to click anything on the laptop because I have new upgrades. But we're going to pause the video and we're going to continue with part 4. I should also mention as well that I fixed my lights, so that's another good thing. Right, just received one of my packages, another one. I believe that would be the German locomotive, but as you can see, I've done that all the way from over here. I actually have an actual mouse for my laptop. I think I showed it off in one of my videos. Can't remember, so I just gave a quick show on that. But anyway, front vertigo favourite 926. I think it's 926. Check that in a minute. Still have to help these get up on the curb. And already we have to start again because I ain't got enough room. I thought that was going to go up on there properly. I have had some problems with this tractor. I nearly broke the steering on it. Dropped it by accident. Yeah, it's turning itself. I'm going to have to pause and do what I did with the last one. Alright, I have fixed it all up. So I'm going to try this again. Oh Christ. Let that drag across the pavement a bit further than it should have. But that would have worked. For some reason it's not letting me do this. But when my little brother comes back, luckily enough, I stop feeling so pissed off about stuff because I've got German locomotive to have a play around with. And I am going to run it on a track. The only problem is I haven't got no proper couplings for it yet. It does have couplings, but it's like my French wagon that I bought, which you lot haven't seen it yet, because it's not up on YouTube yet. But when it is, you'll see it, and it is actually quite decent. Oh, I've still forgotten something. Right, I'm going to pause that there a minute. Right, normally you see me do this with a cocktail stick. Unfortunately, I don't know where the cocktail stick is. But we're going to detach that from there. Bring the track to there. Detach that trailer. a bit difficult with the matchstick because it doesn't have a point on it. And I believe that the cocktail stick that I was using is in the case that's holding up the laptop. I'm going to come around here. Luckily enough, when I add the other pieces into this, after I've posted up those videos, it should look decent. But because it would be a new start on that, I'll be able to give my room a clean because my room is actually a bit of a mess. I'm going to turn this around. Oh, sorry, you can't actually see this bit of the driving, but it's not much. I can turn these trailers around easy, no problem. Otherwise, turned it around to be honest. It got stuck. I'm gonna have to start that again. It got stuck and broke the hitch. Right, we're going from where I detached it from this trailer here. What the hell is going on with this? It's just detached from the hitch without me giving it any instructions. So as I said in one of my videos, there is something actually haunting me. The trailer is actually pushing itself into the tractor. Sorry, gotta start that again. Right, I located a slight bit of a problem. The hitch was actually bent in a way where the trailer could easily just push itself over it. So this should work perfectly now. If it doesn't, then I have no explanation. Maybe steer the tractor the wrong way. we go. Let's move that stuff off there. That could possibly be a bit distracting. Nothing's matched it. So, could have detached that from there. But for some reason everything is rolling. It was never doing this before. That might explain it. See if that'll stay there now. No. But it stops there. There we go. That stayed there for a short little while and then moved. I want to do this one by hand. Get up to the hitch. Another thing I should mention is I said that I was going to do this, so this bit will be facing the other way. Because of how long this video was took, I won't be doing that. Once I've finished this, I don't think I'll ever do another one of these videos again, but you can see that I can actually drive these things about. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm probably gonna make this the last one on this. I think no, can't, because it wouldn't seem right. So scratch that. I'm just gonna finish this video and then that's where I'm gonna leave it. Because there is another vehicle that would look cool, me turning it around. But we haven't got to it yet. Oh, there's also bigger vehicles. Christ's sake. See what I mean? She's backing off away from the tractor. Now, that's never done that before in this video. So I don't know what the hell's going on there. It looks like I've got it. It's so easy it is to turn this trailer around. So you can see what I was doing down there to turn it around so quickly. What the hell out of them? Mm. Oh, forgot I should actually get that attached to the trailer, which I can actually do by hand. Okay. Let's go get the other trailer. pause the video. Look downstairs a minute just to see if, because I think I know where it is, and I know for a fact it won't want me using it, because he knows I don't break my stuff. I'm going to finish this video. I'm going to see this locomotive. It's my very first locomotive that I've had in this wheel arrangement, and also the very first German locomotive. So I'm pretty excited about it. I don't want to spoil anything about it. I am actually dying to say the wheel arrangement. I'm not going to, because it is a bit of an unusual one. What I am going to say though is I do have a locomotive that has a very similar wheel arrangement. It's just the opposite way round. I'll leave it paused for a while. And the one that I'm referring to, that I already have, before I got that locomotive, it was the very first time I actually had that wheel arrangement, apart from one that broke. The one that broke was no good. So I didn't actually own it. This one I do, and I'm hoping that, because I've never ever had, this is what makes it even more interesting. This is completely new to me, completely. I'm not saying the manufacturer or nothing, because I've never had a locomotive from this manufacturer. I've seen them many a times. I always wanted to get one. But I never really had the money handy for it until now. I have actually seen it at a more expensive price than what I paid for it. I've been recording half an hour. I've only done this one track. There we go. So done. So now I should just be able to pull all this into the road in a straight line. I'll be off the edge of the table with it. It's fine. Right, next one. Alright, I think I'm going to make this when I've done the last chapter. I think I'm going to make this the last of this, and we're just going to go ahead and like move up the chain quite quickly. So this is the Hanomag ST100. Move that there, so I've got enough room to detach. Well, that was my eyes, but I think that just moved forward, so I'm going to move this forwards as well by hand. there. I can actually attach that, I think. Yeah. No, let me talk about the code. Okay. We'll have to place it up on that. I've got this little bit stuck. It's not too bad. Let's have that on the curve. Let's detach that. Pop this over here. I'll get it stuck that time. I didn't need to have it on the curve either. So we're going to lift that up like that. And turn back around. I could be wrong on that being my locomotive, just to let people know. I do think it is, because it does have a bit of weight to it. Yeah, right. Let's pop this down there. Grab the next one. Yeah, I'm trying to brush this. Yeah, I'm actually kind of getting a bit bored of doing this now. Well, there was something else I wanted to mention as well. The caravan that I lost my hitch on. I managed to actually find the original hitch, but then lost the jockey wheel. Show you that in a sec. So there was quite a bit of point to actually doing this video. Anyway, what I am going to do is eventually is do a bit of a bigger road, please, and just shove all the vehicles going past of my new ones and everything. So yeah, and as I said, there is quite a few new ones. The new ones are actually from last month. Ones that I'm receiving now for this month's purchases. Oh, I need to detach that. I'm gonna get this one. So had I done this video all in one without all the problems, it probably would have been alright. But because of a lot of stuff being damaged, it's kind of annoyed me. there is one other thing that I should show, which I've only just realised. And I don't do this, and there's no way that this can be done just by dropping it. So hopefully, oops, pushed that a bit too far on. That's why this matchstick is no good for this. There we go. Right, I'm going to leave that play in a minute. There's that there, but it is the original hitch. I did find it. Let me turn them lights up. A better light on. That was I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I fixed my lights as well. No, it's not working for that. Put the lights back on. You can see the little hitch there where I showed it was snapped off. I know for a fact that that's the correct hitch because of where it was snapped off. But as I said about the jockey wheel's gone. But now this is what's got me mind boggled. This is the car to the caravan. There were roof rails going along there. It looks like they've been ripped off. I can't see no other way of them coming off. Anyway, moving on. Haven't sorted the wheels out on this yet because I haven't actually got anything to sort them out with, which I thought I did have, but I can't find it. Anyway, John Deere, I've forgotten the number, but I've said it in other videos, but it's the John Deere tractor anyway. Oh, I'll do that in a bit. I was going to do something when I pause the video just, so I did mention that I was going to do that, but fortunately I've just started continuing with this. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this with this tractor, because I ain't left myself enough room to spin things around. But we are going to try. And after this, I'm just going to blow through all this. Okay, wheels are still sticking. I've crashed through the wall. Never mind. You know what? We're just going to move on to the next one, because that's going to take too long for me to try and turn that around. So pausing the video and getting set up again. Right, we are moving straight up to this setup. We're not going to put extra trailers on the end of it either. We're just going to turn these around. And the first tractor to do it is the one that you can see right there, the Dites. So I'm not even going to pause the video to get set up because it's only going to take 2 seconds. here. And with this, we're actually going to turn this around quite normally, how someone would actually turn this around. And it's just detached from that tractor, so we're moving on to the next tractor. Because this one does keep releasing them for some reason. Now this tractor is meant to pull these. I actually have two of these, but different hitches. Shouldn't have told you that, I don't think, but you'll see it anyway. So, here we go. Hold that up, okay. I'm going to try and turn this around in this little tiny space here. It's just not going to be possible if it detaches from the hitch like that. Don't know how the hell that was possible. Okay, we're starting that one again. Sorry, but I am actually getting really peed off and agitated about stuff. Right, what I was meant to have done is I'm gone up on the pavement, like so. Now I should have more clearance for turning this around. But it keeps detaching and I'm not sure why. And hold it in place. Even though I did that, managed to detach itself. Oh Christ, I went into the building, but it's fine. I need to help back up on the curb. And again. And it's got stuck. So we're going to start again. And this time do it in the format that I had it originally. So pull up on the pavement over here. I was going to say I may have to help it do that. Attach that trailer. Turn this around. pause this because I think my other little brother. Well, yeah, I think my other little brother's back. I can actually ask him if I can borrow his train controller. So I'm going to try and speed this up. I'll have to move down into the kitchen, right? That should have gone up on the curb then. Okay. That's it. I'm going to pull this down here. I've turned it around. I've got to admit, these trailers, what I'm pulling around now, remind me of the old circus trailers. Except for these ain't actually circus trailers, they are actually used for agriculture. You probably think, how can these trailers be for agriculture? Well, let me explain. Right, there's such thing as a combine harvester that harvests grain and all that stuff. How do they get the grain to where they want it? Use these kind of carriages, they fill them up with the harvest, and then another tractor just goes and takes them along. Or I say another tractor, but any tractor that can hold on to them and has the horsepower to pull them. You have one? I'm not sure if I've explained that before in a video, but that is how it's done. It doesn't just have to be these trailers, they can use trucks and all sorts for shifting grain. It doesn't necessarily have to be grain that's put into these trailers. It can be beet, anything. It's harvest that these trailers are used for. But they can also be used for freight and that sort of stuff, which harvest is technically classed as freight. Right, I'm going to go and see if I can get this controller. Back in a minute. I'll have a cigarette while I'm at it. Right, my little brother wasn't back, but he come back 5 minutes after I went downstairs, and he has actually lent me his train controller, so we can actually run this locomotive. So I'm actually going to speed this up. Instead of doing all the tractors, because obviously foreseen that I can do that. What we're going to do, because obviously this belongs with these trailers, we're going to do these trailers once more with its original tractor, which is the Hanomag ST100. Because I really want to see this locomotive, and because everything went lopsided, I'm just going to speed this up and do the other vehicles after. I should have enough time to do it within this video because I've freed up a lot of space on my laptop. I try and avoid curves as much as possible to make it a bit faster. Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it doesn't need help from curve. That should have gone like that. So I'm going to back this up down here. Like I said, I'm not going to do this turning around stuff after this. I'm just going to do some cornering with some real road trains, so it won't be as long, as complicated, because I actually now can make decent road trains. I'm also thinking about making an upgrade to one of the new ones, because I did make a little bit of an upgrade. Well, it's not an upgrade, it's a bit of an extra. I'm going to redo it just to make it a bit more secure. So yeah, there's that detached. After this, I'm not going to be rearranging trailers and stuff, so I just want to speed this up now. So I want to see this locomotive. I do believe it is my locomotive. I've got I don't get my hopes up and it turns out it's not my locomotive. But I think it is. But it could be another good feature. So I've actually bought some more constructing stuff, where I can actually make some realistic stuff. And that was once again thanks to my co-pilot. It actually gave me an idea, and I didn't realise that you could actually get stuff to do what I wanted to do. And I bought one. It cost me £8, but I bought one. And it could be here whenever. For all I know, it could be that's in the box. And if it is, I'll have some real fun of constructing stuff. For the way to the box, I do believe it is my locomotive. It's been a while since I bought train stuff, so I thought I'd treat myself to some train items. That's what I've done. Oops. Right. Oh, it's getting stuck, that is. But we're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. Right, I'm going to pull that off the curb. Oh, not there we go. Thought that was attached, it wasn't. But it is now. So let's get the tractor off the curb. The trailers will follow. Right, we're going to go from there. Bit of a wide turn, but we'll level it out like so. Right, I'll sort that out in a bit. Right, next vehicle will be Scamouse Grab. Yeah, we're not supposed to be doing vehicles right there. Yeah, sorry. Next trailer will be this trailer. That belongs to Scamouse Grab. Unfortunately, I can't really mix and match these trailers that much, so I don't see the point in actually doing that. I'm talking about the next two trucks. Now this one, it is pretty simple and straightforward. It's hit the curb, but it's got rubber tyres, so I know that this one's slip on the curbs. And I'm being called. Yeah? Yeah. Let me just finish this video. Right, so that's that. Obviously, I've just been asked to go to the shop, so on this pause, I'm going to go shop and I'll be back to finish the rest. Right, I'm back. Next trailer is this one. Pull it. It's another man truck. We're going to turn this around on the road. The curb, really. There we go. Scrape the curb where it's gone. Unfortunately, these trucks are a little bit awkward. Right, next trailer is this one. And to pull it, it's a Mercedes-Benz Actros. The reason why these are awkward is because of how light the back of the cab is, and how heavy the front is. The front is a lot more heavier than the back. The back is just made completely of plastic, and the cabs are made of solid metal. That wasn't too bad. Where I've got that positioned, I should just be able to drive out normally. Still not close to the curb, but it's fine. Right, that concludes that video. Happy collecting.